So, arguably one of the most important videos I think I'm going to put on here. Is that even? There we go. Hey. Yeah, this is probably one of the most important videos I think I'm going to put on here because I kind of had a switch in mentality recently. I really don't know kind of what brought it on. I think it was just a mixture of like just waiting around for a long time and just like not really seeing any progress, feeling a little stuck, not really like progressing or anything. But I think I've kind of figured out a big part of what I want to do. It's really weird putting it out here for people, and I'm not gonna tell you guys the whole thing, but I think what I kind of figured out is like, number one, I want to set some batshit insane goals. Like, I think it's gonna be the point where, I don't know, it sounds really stupid. I'm setting some really, really unrealistic goals for myself, like way higher than I really like initially, right? I don't know. Like, I believe anything's possible, right? And I am gonna try very, very strongly to get to these points that I want to go to. It's just very statistically not great. Anywho, yeah, I think one of the main things and why I kind of started this whole channel was to kind of not prove to people, but sort of in a way show people that like you don't have to play by the set of rules and like the statistics, and like you don't have to accept anything that you hear. Like a lot of my life, I believe, oh yeah, I can't play football because I'm too small. A ton of people have been there that are like fucking, because I'm 5'9", I'm probably like 140 right now. Fucking, I'm not huge, right? But yeah, growing up, I was always like undersized, whatever the fuck. I was like, oh yeah, I can't go do that because I'm too small for that. Or like basketball, for example, it's like all the people that get drafted averages like fucking 6'4" or some shit. These motherfuckers big as hell. I can't go do that. Or something like, oh yeah, some of the people that are the most successful, like they all, this group of people that went on to be great business people or whatever, they all went to Harvard or something like that. I graduated with like a 3.2 or something. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my life has been fairly average. Like I was saying, I think I graduated with like a 3.2 or something like that. I am like 5'9", 140, pretty average. I'm not like, there's nothing initially like super special. I mean, I guess the one thing I kind of had going for me was like, it's kind of fast. That's about it. Yeah. We went to nationals for track, so that was cool. But yeah, besides that, it's kind of like, is there anything that I'm like super talented in? That sounds crazy just saying I went to fucking nationals for track. It was like emerging elite. It wasn't even that great. And I couldn't see myself becoming an Olympian. So like, why the fuck am I gonna go to school for that? Anyways, I don't know. There's just been a lot of shit. I should probably move my foot off this so I'm not like shaking the camera. There's a lot of shit that kind of like has made me feel throughout my life where it's just like I'm limited, right? And I don't want to feel limited. I want to be in a position where like sky's the limit, right? You can do whatever you want. And I think I want a lot of other people to see that like you don't have to like live by the rules and standards and like what you think your current limitations are, that's not what they are. So I'm gonna set some really fucking high unrealistic goals for myself, get to those goals, and then document the whole process so that years from now, when hopefully I'm at this point where it's like, damn, Grant's done this shit. Oh, I bet he's super talented and had this whole shit figured out. No, you can go all the way back and look and see, oh, this is just some dumbass average kid, doesn't know shit. It's figuring stuff out. And this is kind of like a big risk for, I mean, like, it's not really in grand scheme of things, like, things don't really matter. But it's really weird because I don't like being on camera. I don't like putting myself out there, making these big declarations, because I don't know, there's no real good reason. Like, nobody's really gonna look back and I mean, people can judge you for stuff that you've done, but like, end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I don't know. I'm just rambling, but I don't know. I guess I just don't want years from now. Not even that. Just like, fuck, dude. Let me get a good example cooking real quick. I don't want to go on here and say I'm gonna be a millionaire by 20, right? And then I hit 20, 21, whatever it is, and then somebody goes back and goes, damn, you're a fucking idiot because you made this big old declaration and you're not even close to that right now. So it's hard for me to get on camera and do shit. Anyways, I don't even remember where I was going with that. But yeah, I got this little sheet of paper right here with a bunch of these crazy ass goals that I intend to hit, which I'm not gonna redo because it sounds like borderline psychotic, looking at some of this shit, because I don't know. I mean, maybe not when you're watching this, but to me right now, it's something that I'm gonna put my life towards, I think. But it's far out there. It's a lot. So what I'm not gonna do is read to you all the stuff on this. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna date this. Oh, you can kind of read through that. Well, I'm just gonna cover most of it with my hand. What is today? Super Bowl Sunday. It's the 9th. By the way, that's not what triggered me thinking of doing this right now. February. Okay, yeah. So 2/9/2025. Oh, there you go. You could probably read some of my shit that's behind there. 2/9/25. Go ahead and hyperanalyze the text, and then, damn, I'm really hoping you can read through that shit. I don't know if you care enough to fucking X-ray through the fucking, like, damn, I sound like an idiot. If you care enough to look at it, go ahead. But I don't know. I feel like it'd be a really embarrassing thing for me, and again, like, I shouldn't care, but I'm a human. I do. For somebody to look at this shit and be like, damn, Grant has all these like ideas that he thinks he's gonna be this and that, and what if he doesn't accomplish it? I think that's one of the scariest things that stops a lot of people from getting to the point that they want to go to. Being judged, like, I don't know, you know this already. That's a huge part of everybody's, like, this huge thing stopping people from even like starting to try at anything. So I don't know. This is a step for me, even like declaring that I'm gonna be trying to put my life towards some big shit. Yeah, we'll update you. You'll stay in the process. What I can kind of apologize for getting into this is that I'm like really bad at documenting the boring stuff, because you've missed out on like a lot of my development watching all these videos. I mean, like, I've got like fucking 10 views total on this shit, so not too many people watching, but I don't even know what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's been a lot of development since the beginning, the very first video, whatever I uploaded, I don't even remember, and right now, and a lot of that development gets chalked up to a lot of the boring stuff where I was just going to the gym every day, or just meditating, or just like going through really, really long days at work and thinking about like where I wanted to be at, you know, in the future, and all those little small things they build and they get to something way bigger. So I mean, like, part of this thing that I'm wanting to accomplish was throwing one of the small pieces there is running a business. Like, you know, everybody wants to do that. That's something I also want to do. So a lot of that's not going to be documented on here, so I apologize, because you're going to miss a lot of like the really boring stuff. So you're not going to get like a step by step by step, but you're going to get the big key points. So I mean, like, I'm not going to show you like setting up my CRM, or like, I don't know, logging every sales call with you, or whatever, whatever maybe. Anyways, I'm talking because I'm kind of nervous for this shit. Yeah. That's all I had. So we'll see kind of how this goes. This is like a lifelong undertaking, but I just wanted to get on here and be like, yeah, this is me. This is what I'm going for. Thank you. Enjoy your night. I hope you accomplish what you want to accomplish, and do good for yourself and others.